Hey folks, Leader here once again. Welcome back to another video. Sorry I didn't do a video last weekend, but I was spending time with family a little bit. Spending time at my grandma's house, because that's where my mom lives, because my parents are divorced, so she used to live there. So anyway. But I hope everyone had a good week. I know I did, and I hope everyone's ready for Halloween. This is not like a Halloween review or anything. I'm not going to do a Halloween review this year. I just didn't get to do it, but maybe next year. So, just like I kind of like horror movies anyway, I could review anytime soon. So, yeah, one day I'm going to do like a Halloween marathon on my YouTube channel, but not anytime soon. But anyway, continuing my superhero marathon, I got finished with The Flash, starring Grant Gustin, the CW show, and I'm on the Ninja Turtles now, Tmnt, the 1980s cartoon. So, and I'll give my thoughts on the first 3 seasons, starting with this season, and this is my thoughts on favorite episodes of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Season 1 of the 1980s cartoon. In this video, I'm going to put TMT, because this is what saying, so I'm not going to write it down the whole title every time. But, yeah, this was the first season of the show that was, I think, that broadcasted in the 80s. Yeah, 1987 is when it broadcasted of December, so. But this is a really good show. I really loved it, this season 1. This was fun. The animation I thought was really good. The story I thought was really good. I like the characters. The Turtles here are very cool. They're teenagers. People complain about Teenage Mutant Turtles nowadays not acting like teenagers. They're saying the new movie they did, but in the new movie, from what I heard, they have dialogue like they want to smell someone's ass or something like that. I don't know. It just looks stupid. Yeah, it looks like a stupid, bad movie with CGI. This has the animation from the 80s and it looks really good, and I think it holds up pretty well. This is fun. Guess what? If you want the Turtles acting like teenagers, watch this show. If you're a fan of Ninja Turtles and you're complaining, well, in the movies, they don't act like teenagers, but in the show, they do. So yes. Yes, the Turtles, they're funny in here. They don't take nothing seriously. They're very hilarious. They're always making wisecrack jokes, all of them. But they have different personalities as well. You know. Yes, but they do got like teenagers in here. So people complaining about that is just stupid. I'm like, did you not watch the show if you're a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan? If you grew up watching, I haven't seen all 10 seasons, but you know, I did enjoy this first season. This first season was a lot of fun. Pretty much give you a quick plot synopsis, I guess. The plot of this season 1 is that, of course, this is you get about the Turtles' origin, how they came to be. Splinter was, I forget his name. God dang it, the fucking son. He was a ninja master. Amoto Yushi was his name. And, by this mutation, he was transformed into a rat, which, of course, he became Splinter. And then, of course, the Turtles were just normal turtle babies, and they became the way they are now. And he taught them to be ninjas. And anyway, you have Shredder, who's trying to take over the city, and they have something, but they're working with another villain who's a brain, but his name is Crane, who basically who's from another dimension called Dimension X, another world, and he wants to conquer our world. He wants to conquer the Earth. So, of course, the Turtles have to team up with the reporter April O'Neil, and stop and defeat Shredder and Krang once and for all. So, yeah, that's pretty much the plot synopsis of this whole season. And it's only got 4 episodes here, so this won't be too long of a video. So I'll go ahead and get started. I know got them written down too. But first favorite episode is the first episode of this show. That is Turtle Tracks. This is the 80s. You do get some cheesy moments, but hey, I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's fun moments. I'll say it like that, then. Is that opens up that New York City has been experiencing crime wave, especially from the Foot Clan and these gangs trying to take over the city. You have April O'Neil reporting on it. These gangsters try to attack her. They she runs in the sewers. She meets, the Turtles. It was like, we're not people, we're Turtles. And she passes out. She sees Splinter, and she just passes out again. Wakes up, And the Turtles are always making jokes, which is always hilarious. They're always being funny, especially Raphael, who has a sense of humor, Yeah. And of course, the Turtles have, the four people talking turtle, they love pizza. But he tells her his backstory as a Japanese ninja named Yamato Yushi. He trained, I guess it was Japan, but he was training, what do you call it, damn it, ninjas call it, I forget that. They're fighting, but you have them fighting, a Mokusaki who doesn't like Yushi at all, they have a little bit of a rivalry until, one day Yamato, to Orokusaki, puts a knife behind Yushi's back. Doesn't kill him, because this is the 80s for him, but he won't bow down to the guy, and then he gets the knife out, and they think they should sacrifice him, so he gets expelled from the JoJo, or disgraced, gets kicked out, goes to New York City. He only has to, he's friends with rats. And he this is the animals he constantly until there's a little boy walking with packed turtles, drops this glass, this glass bowl, and drops it. They land in the sewers. Until one day, they get into this museum, and it turns them into four-time turtles. Turns him into Yushi into Splinter. That's how we came to be. So they figure out to go to the surface and help April out. Their plan is to find out who is, find out who's behind this, who made it this way. They're questioning people, and 3 times she gets their names wrong. She's like, Leonardo, he's like Raphael, no, I'm Leonardo. And of course the turtles' names are Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello. But she gets their names wrong. They go to a pizza place, get the bill. April tries to make a phone call about something. She gets kidnapped by a gang. I think it was by a gang. But they find out, she's been kidnapped and go to rescue her. But they go to this building. They just see Shredder's face, like, who is that guy? And Shredder is watching them. And of course, it's Orokusaki, who eventually became Shredder and started, with the Foot Clan, which are robots. They fight the Foot Clan a little bit. And every time they fight, it's fun parts. And, they're fighting them with these weapons. And then Raphael's like, what are they fighting us with? Weapons from Mars? He's like, let's show them some turtle fun, Michelangelo says. Some turtle partying. They take them down. They go to this building. They see Shredder, and they save April. Take the goons down, and they save her before, he fills it up with water. The building with water. They almost get killed. But, the turtles thankfully can swim. They get her out of there in time. She's like, well, I guess I better stick around. She's like, we're going to eat some pizza. This is what the turtles, they love pizza. But they do free her. And she decides to stay with them, help them out. Yeah. But overall, really good episode. The next one is Enter the Shredder. This is where you have, of course, Orokusaki, like I said, the Shredder. He goes to Krang from the mission, and Krang is like, Shredder, I want a body. He's just a brain, but he needs a body, so he's telling Shredder. He gives Shredder like this Technodrome machine. Technodrome that is underneath New York City. And of course, he's helping Shredder commit his crimes. But part of his deal is he's got to give him a body, but Shredder's also busy trying to kill the turtles because, he realizes who they are. Shredder realizes that he just plays for laughs here. But James Avery does a good job, though, with the character, I think. And James Avery was the one who played Uncle Phil in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, so you might know him from there. If you've seen that show starring Will Smith. Anyway, he wants to take the turtles out, but his Foot Clan can't do it, so he decides to turn 2 thugs. He kidnaps a warhog and a rhino, and gets these two idiot thugs to give them power. They send these monsters, and the first time they fight them, though, the turtles are able to outsmart them, which I thought was funny. And Shredder's like, "You idiots!" People are slowly mutated. The soldiers end up kidnapping, the Foot Soldiers, Foot Clan, whatever, Foot Clan, whatever, same thing. They kidnap Shredder, and they realize that Shredder was the one that created them. Shredder was the one that, put that mutation in there, even reveals it to them. But they go save Shredder, and that was a lot of fun to watch, so. And of course, you get the good opening of the Teenage Mutant Heroes in the Half Shell, Turtle Power. Fun little song to listen to. Yeah. But they always had the rescue Splinter, and April's kind of just staying with them, But fun episode, good episode. Yeah. And then the next one is another theory of mine is a thing about rats. Here's 3 more episodes, guys. Yeah. This is where you have a scientist named Baxter Stockman creates this invention for rat-seeking mouses or whatever, mouses that can seek a robot, like a little robot that can catch mouses. But Stockman is called crazy, and the guy fires him. But Shredder sees this, and Shredder decides to hire him to create more of these mouses robots to go after Splinter, because of course they're enemies, and he wants to get his hands on a broken side. Yoshi wants to get revenge on him. Baxter helps him. Baxter's like, "I'm tired, I'm leaving him." Shredder's like, "Okay, you can go." But he tells his Foot Soldiers, get rid of him. He knows too much, Get rid of Stockman. The Turtles end up saving him with the Turtles question, tie Stockman up and question him of where Shredder's at, because he knows, because they only know that, Splinter's like resting, he's trying to, meditate, but he gets tapped by these robots till the Turtles show up and fight off them. Yeah. They go to hide in April's apartment, but I think it was Raphael who, rooms are bad nearly, and, Leo is practicing throwing stuff. Leo is kind of the serious tone of the one. I mean, he gets up too, but he's more like I said, Leonardo was the leader. Leo was like throwing stuff at her pictures. Michelangelo tries to cook pizza, but overcooks it, And then she has rats, and her and Splinter have to fight the rats. I like to do that. April, he's using equipment like the. I'll just leave this other one. She uses her equipment, not equipment, but like a frying pan, to fight all these robots. So the Turtles show up once again and save them. But then they have this car, which is Baxter's car, but they decide to use it. Donatello, since Donatello is the one that is a smart turtle, he's very smart and he can create inventions and technology or inventions that the turtles can use. So he builds a turtle mobile, the turtle car, which is pretty cool. They say we don't have to worry about Baxter and Stockman anymore because the police end up arresting him. But fun episode. And this next episode I thought was okay. Is hot rodding teenagers from Dimension X. Like I said, Krang is from Dimension X. By accident, Shredder opens the portal to Dimension X by accident because he wants to see if he can get something out of there to help him for the first time to help, get help. But it releases these 3 teenager kids from neutrons, and 2 of Krang's stone warriors emerge. They chase them down, but they get away. From Dimension, they have like a flying car, which is cool. they just hang out with the turtles for a little bit and have to run away from the foot soldiers. And they decide to help, his stone warriors, which of course they're actually made out of stone. They create this machine, this little button, whatever, to create bad weather in New York City. The police can't fight them, even the turtles can't fight them, because they don't really feel no pain. It causes trouble, so of course the turtles have to, they try to go after kids, but they decided to take Shredder down. I mean, not Shredder, but they end up, fighting. They said, we're not going to let you guys anybody hurt you. And they said, you kind of feel bad for these teenagers, though, because as I was mentioning, it's a war at the time. They just want to have fun and be kids, but nobody wants them to be kids. But the turtles, they wanted to fight Krang because Krang is like a kind of like a warlord, that takes over. So they want to, the turtles help them get back to their dimension, and of course put the Stone Warriors back there too. But it was an alright episode. Excuse me. Alright guys, just one more episode, just one more. Alright. That is Shredder and Splinter. This is like the last episode of the season. Sorry. Shredder ends up transmitting this message to the turtles, showing off a real mutation gun that can turn Splinter back into human, but, Splinter wants them to be careful because he tells them it can also turn them back into normal baby turtles. To go back to being normal. And of course they want to help Splinter, and they said, good, we need to get our rest, because tomorrow we take down Shredder. Shredder completes Krang's new body. They have to take on Krang because he is ready to, conquer the world. Till the turtles up. He makes his new body. It's kind of like a robot kind of body for him. He turns it into, he makes it very big, like a big, huge machine. Tries to kill the turtles. Tries to kill the turtles with it. But Donatello during the episode, which I thought was funny, he creates this turtle blimp, in a turtle plane where they can, use to fly. And even this Donatello's working on it, and this lady walks in. She's blind, I guess, can't tell these two. Like, lady, scram! You bothering me. But he creates it, which is cool. Like I said, Donatello is the one that creates all the inventions and stuff for the turtles. But Leonardo and Michelangelo, while Raphael and I don't know, I'm getting confused. Yeah. It was Leonardo and Donatello and Ralph and Mikey try to, of course, drive the thing, drive the plane. They never some do it, but they get the hang of it. But until they, go in there, they destroy it. They did, Donatello and Donatello. They're not making confused. Donatello and Leonardo, Donnie and Leo. They end up destroying his suit. Well, just getting there and cutting it. They have to go inside of this machine that Krang is in, his new body's in. They destroy it, shrink him down to a normal size, so him and Shredder prepare to try to take the world over, but it doesn't work as they fight them, and Donatello is able to use this machine to reverse it, and instead it takes the Technodrome, Shredder, Krang, rebuild up so it takes them to Dimension X, and then Krang tells Shredder, I am the master, I am the overlord over here, you do what I say. He's like, I don't do what anybody tells me to do. Yes, Shredder, yes you do, you serve me now, I'm your master. He's like, a robot, he's nobody's master. A little mad because Krang, I guess you can say, tricked him. But, before he can use that miniature gun on them, he's about to, Splinter destroys it. He's like, well, I did want to be him again, but I love you. Because the turtles are his sons. So, he's like, I guess I'll just live my life as a rat. And Splinter's just okay with it. He's not, because he loves the turtles because they're his sons basically. Yeah, April tries to set up a story, and people are like, who are these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I even like it when Splinter tells April they're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But people think they're weird, and people don't like them. Since it's Halloween time now, they can go out on Halloween. Because anybody who sees them, they can walk around Halloween. But since they're ninjas, they have to stay in the shadow stands of the sewers. They can't really go out in public much. If they do, they have to wear trench coats and a hat just to be covered up. But it was a fun episode. Shredder and Splinter do fight. But it kind of evenly matches because Shredder goes to try to kill, the turtles, turn them back into turtles, but like I said, Splinter stops him from doing it. But it was a fun episode again. This is a fun show, so I definitely recommend, if you're a Ninja Turtles fan, check the show out. The animation I thought was really good for the show. Yeah, for 1980s it's fun, and again, I'd rather watch this than the Mean and Mayhem. This is a better show. It's not a movie, it's a show, but I'd rather watch this than Mean and Mayhem. Yes, it's not a darker version of the Turtle. Again, if you love a darker version of the Turtles, watch the 1990 film, or, the 2003 cartoon, which I love the 2003 cartoon. I probably like it more than this. This is more the cheesy, tone of the show, and it is cheesy, but it's fun. It's fun to watch. I say cheesy in a good way. It's just fun. It's tongue-in-cheek. It's hilarious. It's fun to watch. I mean, a cartoon about turtles who are ninjas. And it's the 80s too, so you really can't take it seriously. I think this is a time where they just wanted to have fun with it, and that's what it is. It's fun. It's really good voice cast as well. I guess there were some other episodes, but I haven't seen this. Yeah. But like I said, good voice cast as well, good animation. April O'Neil, the girl reporter, she's got her yellow jumpsuit. That's a classic deadly version of April O'Neil. But really good cast, voice cast as well. Yes, Shredder is played for laughs, but he's funny here. But he was taken more seriously, in different years. Especially in the 1990 movie and the 2003 film. Cartoon. But, yeah, I don't want to talk about the new movies, Michael Bay ones. He didn't really feel like Shredder. Didn't really feel like Shredder was the villain of the first movie, or in the second one he's just put to the side. Doesn't have a whole lot to do from Out of the Shadows. But anyway, on to all that stuff later on this channel. But my rating for season 1 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, season 1, the 1980 cartoon, I'm going to give it a thumbs up and 5 out of 5 stars. Well, 4 out of 5 stars, because I was big on the outrating teenagers from Dimension X. The teenagers were fine, but I could really do less without them. I guess it had to do with the story because we had to know about Dimension X, so that's basically telling us. But despite that, this was a lot of fun to watch. Turtle Tracks into the Shredder, I think about Rats and Shredder and Splinter, it's fun. And plus, if you get this DVD, you can also watch some episodes from season 10. I did before, and they were fun episodes, but I am watching them now because I'm not talking about that season. That was, I think, the last season of the show, was 10. But hey, this is a fun cartoon. So we're going to talk about season 2 and 3 next. Well, speaking of next, probably next Saturday, I'll be talking about season 2, which I'll go ahead and get. Yeah. So stay tuned, folks. That's all, folks. So stay tuned, folks, for Volume 2, or Season 2, of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 1980s cartoon. This time it has 13 episodes. I'm going to start watching this I'll start with this next Friday. Yeah, next Friday I'm going to start with this, because 13 episodes, yeah, it's going to take a little while to watch, so it's best to start it on Friday. But anyways, so stay tuned for some more turtle fun, more turtle power videos, and let's have a cowabunga good time. So stay tuned for this Friday too. So stay tuned for that next Saturday. And let me know if you've seen this 80s cartoon Ninja Turtles. If you've seen season 1, what did you think of this season? And what do you think of this cartoon, in your opinion? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Share your opinions of this in the comments down below. And let me know which version of do you prefer. Do you prefer the bit of a cheesier version of the Ninja Turtles, or do you prefer a darker version of the Ninja Turtles? I'm just curious. You don't have to answer that right away, but I'm just curious. But anyway, guys, stay tuned. Let's have more of a cowabunga good time, and Turtle Power. Alright, see you guys later. Have a good week, have a good Halloween, enjoy your candy, and stay safe, you know. Yeah. And of course, wear your mask on Halloween and scare the bejesus out of people. Speaking of scaring people, and guys, absolutely do not forget, don't forget, and let me know in the comments down below, what's your favorite scary movie? Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye bye, have a spooky Halloween. Remember, I might give you a call, so be ready.